Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news that basic commodities like oil and gold have taken quite a tumble over the weekend, and currency policy is in focus at high-level international meetings of governments. Oil fell from almost $98 a barrel on Friday to nearly $95 earlier today. Gold fell below $1,600 an ounce in late trade over the weekend, although it recovered to just above that mark. In contrast, the latest readings for dairy prices on Friday showed an extension of the rising trends we've seen since July last year, rising in both US dollars and New Zealand dollars. The business media is currently somewhat obsessed with talk of currency wars. G20 finance ministers sharpened their criticism of governments trying to influence exchange rates as they sought to dampen down the prospects of a global currency war. But they stopped short of singling out Japan for criticism. The G20 is more focused on this than the G7, mainly because the G7 are taking the actions many in the G20 object to. Most of the rhetoric has been around massive QE as a deliberate currency devaluation to get an export advantage over others, and that is seen as a zero-sum game. But others are pointing out that far from being zero-sum, QE has a positive-sum outcome. While commodity producers may suffer as their assets get caught in deflation, QE is the best way to raise employment and build demand for everyone. In China, retail sales during the week-long Lunar New Year rose at their slowest pace in 4 years as a crackdown on extravagant spending by officials and state-owned companies limited outlays on food and drink. It is a stark reminder of just how widespread such activity is in China. The one thing the Chinese are doing more of in their Lunar New Year holiday is international travel, and we are seeing many more of them here. Today is President's Day in the US, and markets will be quieter than normal in both today and tomorrow. The Kiwi dollar starts the day within its narrow range at 84.4 US cents, 82 Aussie cents, and the TWI is at 76.8. I'm David Chaston, and that was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.